PLC Network here with another unboxing, this time coming from the company WRZ, and these are their S8 headphones. Kind of sounds like a radio station. You are now turned into WRZ S8 Radio. Oldies and classics like how you remember them. In this case though, they're not a radio station, they are a pair of headphones. And the company WRZ was nice enough to send these out to us so we can take a look at them. And again, these are the S8 headphones, and they're wireless Bluetooth headphones. And we're gonna pop these open and see what they look like inside the box and see what they come with. And then hopefully you'll go to plcnetwork.net and see what we have to say about this later on once we've done a full review. Kind of a cool little, interesting little, tiny little compact box design here. We have a little user guide to kind of walk you through setting up the Bluetooth headphones to your device. If you've used Bluetooth headphones before, you'll probably not use that, but you never know. The headphones come in a cool little hard shell case. We've seen these a lot actually with various different things. Headphones, adapters, cables, all sorts of things. But it's a soft, semi-hard shell case. And the headphones, see now these actually come in 6 different colors. And I'm talking green, purple, blue, black, red, white. These are the greens. And it has kind of a cool look to them. It's a neon green, kind of a yellowish green. Looks like it had a little sticker on it that fell off, your typical little FCC sticker here. You know, you're gonna take that off anyways, but they're light, they're super light, which is really nice. And let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories first before we dive deeper. We have a micro USB to USB charger, or a cable at least, to plug into your computer, or a wall adapter. It's not too long, so it's gonna have to be close to whatever your source is. You have a total of, it looks to be 3 different tip sizes, which is quite common for these headphones. It has the medium pair already loaded on, it looks like, and then you have your large and smaller pair still in the bag. You have an extra pair of ear tips right here. Basically, you have an extra pair of ear hooks in here, which are a lot smaller. In other words, you have 2 versions of them. You have the one with the ear hook and without the ear hook, pretty much, is all you're getting. But the same little rubber piece that sticks off to the side over here remains the same. You also have a little plastic slider piece here that hooks to the cable, and it can slide up and down the cable, and all that does is, once you have these in your ears, it pulls it tight to kind of narrow the cable down so it's, you know, kind of tighter to the bottom of your chin if you so choose to prefer it that way. Now the comfort of the headphones feel kind of average. They feel pretty good. They don't seem to be hurting my ears at all, which is nice. So that's a start. Now these actually have some of the latest specs, which is important in today's market, especially as we're entering the new year. These have Bluetooth 5.0 specs. You're gonna get a little bit more throughput from these headphones, as well as hopefully distance. Now, we don't know quite sure yet about that. Right now they're promising a distance of up to about 33 feet or 10 meters, which is pretty standard for earbuds, so maybe we're not benefiting from the Bluetooth 5.0 in this specific situation, but we will test those out later once we've done the full review and really dialed down deeper into that. But you do get 10 hours of playtime with these, which is really cool, because anything less than the range of 10 to 15 hours, it's just kind of entry-level boring, to be frank. And on top of that, these are IP65 rated for waterproofing. So that keeps them at a pretty high rate where you can deal with a lot of rain and sweating and even splash protection, dust and all that fun stuff. You're just not gonna submerge these into the water because that would be the IPX7 level, which is one step higher, and then you can actually dunk these in. These ones, you can probably accidentally drop them in maybe, rip them out, shake them off really quick and go, oh good, they still work. We haven't quite tested that out yet, but you can be sure that we will do it when it comes time for our review. But beyond that, let's go ahead and take a look at one last thing here. It's we have the inline remote control here, the controller. It's identical to about 90% of the controllers out there. So if you, like I've said, if you've used Bluetooth headphones before, you're not gonna have an issue getting these to function right out of the box. You have your typical 3-button controller. You have your volume up and volume down, which are obviously gonna also act as your track control. And then you have a middle button here, which is a multi-functioning button, has a little circle on it, and that's gonna play and pause your music. It's going to answer and turn down phone calls, and it's going to trigger your digital assistant on your phone if you hold it down probably. It's all that good stuff you look to find in a inline controller. And then of course you have this little flap here that pops right out and reveals a micro USB port, which is what you use the cable for when it comes to charging the headphones. Again, you get up to 10 hours of use out of these, which is really cool. So that's, you know, if it lives up to that, that means you're gonna get a full day's use without having to worry about recharging them halfway through the day. The little flap here looks like it doesn't want to completely stay on, so that's gonna make this fun when it comes to testing these for waterproof. It kind of sticks out on the corner here. That may not be an issue, but we'll find out. So again, these are the WRZ S8 Bluetooth wireless headphones. They're available now. We'll have links and everything below in the video description. And again, we'll have a link to the story once we've done the full story where we test this out a little bit deeper and let you know what we think about them. So again, that's going to be located at POCnetwork.net, but again, the link will be down in the description. And of course, if you liked what you've seen here, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, we thank you for watching. We'll catch you next time. If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.